Hello 8th graders, this is Mrs. Chang and I wanted to go through this presentation with you about the library. So a little bit about the library. I am the librarian. I can help you check out books, do some research or whatever you need done in the library. Maybe a citation and a bibliography. I can help with that kind of thing. Mrs. Hammond can also help you. She's my assistant. And over here we have the library hours. Come before school or after school, and we're open late Monday through Thursday actually, and we open early Monday through Wednesday, so if you forgot to print something you need to come up in the morning, you can. When you get to the library, please go to the sign-in station and fill out the Google form so that we know who's here and what you're doing. And you may check out 3 books at a time, and you can renew the books if no one else is waiting for it. The books are checked out to you for 3 weeks, and we mail overdue notices to your parents by email if the book does not get returned. So, so we have newspapers at the front of the library by the middle school side. We get the Ipswich Chronicle, the Boston Globe, and the Salem Daily News. We also have new book displays right in front of the library circulation desk that you can check out anything you see on display, so that's nice. We have Destiny Catalog as part of our school library webpage, so you can search, find out what are the top 10 books in the library, find resource lists that I have put together of books that you might like or that your teachers have done projects about with you, and always see what the latest new arrivals are as well. In the fiction section of the library, books are alphabetical by author last name. So if you're looking for a specific genre, what you need to do is look for these genre labels, and they will tell you what type of book you are looking for. So if you love science fiction, you're going to look for this label. If you love fantasy, we have this one. Classics, adventure, romance, realistic fiction, historical fiction, sports, and even more than I have shown here. Okay. Graphic novels have their own special section, and they are basically comic book format. The pictures help tell the story, but they're not necessarily low level, and they are in a special section near the fiction, so ask me if you need help finding that. Historical fiction, the label looks like this, and it's fiction that takes place in different time periods from history, based on real character or event. Not always real character, but usually a time period. Realistic fiction has this red label, things that could happen in real life. And romance fiction is a type of realistic fiction. It's got a heart label on it in our library. Adventure fiction's got that label there with a ship on it, and it's a type of realistic fiction as well. Sports fiction, another type of realistic fiction, realistic themes about sports. Fantasy fiction could include magic, witchcraft, mythological or other fantastic creatures, Harry Potter type stories. Science fiction, things like the Hunger Games, Matched, Scorched Trials, usually set in the future. Usually based on some kind of science or invention that is available now that could expand in the future to create an alternative future than the one we think we're going to have. Classic literature, things like Dracula and Frankenstein and Red Badge of Courage, Old Yeller, Scarlet Letter, 1984, things that are considered a great work of literature from all different genres. Nonfiction books have numbers on the spine. Numbers are part of the call number, and they tell you that the book is real, and they're based on the Dewey Decimal System. And on the sides of all the nonfiction shelves, you'll see signs like this that show you what's on those shelves. So if you're looking for a specific thing, go check the signs at the end to try and find an area that interests you. Biographies are in the 921s, true stories about people's lives, and also memoirs, where they talk about their own life. And some more nonfiction areas, adventure, science, pets, health, history, cooking, all kinds of cool stuff. I've got book trailers to help you find books you might like on the school library website. Ask if you want help finding one of those. And here's some techniques for finding a book that you might enjoy. These are some kids that were looking at the summer reading book fair last summer. So you can read the back cover, read the inside flap, read a few pages. Think about whether it's too hard, too easy, does it interest you personally. Please use shelf markers to put books back on the shelf in the correct spot where you got them. So when you take a book out, if you're not sure if you want it, slip in the shelf marker, and then either way, the book gets back in the right spot, or you check it out and the shelf markers get put back on my desk, please. Okay, so at the end of class today, you'll have a chance to go check out some books. I'd be happy to help if you want help with that. And here's some websites that you can take a look at your own leisure. So if you have any questions, I'm here to help. I'm also here to help you with research, and we're going to be doing lots of research projects in the library this school year. So I'm looking forward to getting to know all of you and helping you learn how to use all the resources that the library has to offer. Thank you.